So welcome to the first episode of my Scorpio Moon Magic series, a special series for Scorpio season where we're going to be diving into the depths. Now, I hope you enjoyed the trailer. I one day just randomly got this flash, like a whole script of just magic came to me, and I didn't know I was going to film that day, and it just happened. And if you haven't checked out the trailer, I'll leave the link down below. Today's episode is on the purpose of your Scorpio moon. Now, every part of our chart, every little small area of our chart has a purpose. Every planet in our chart plays a huge role, has a purpose. Every sign, every house, our chart is full of purpose and meaning. Now, usually when you look at someone's chart and you want to learn about their soul purpose, your soul purpose, you look at the nodes. But for me, it's like every part of the chart. Every part of the chart will tell me something about the individual's purpose and their mission. And the moon plays a huge role. Your emotional, intuitive nature plays a huge role. It says a lot about your soul's history, all that it's carrying, the gifts and the abilities. The moon is such an important and powerful part of the chart, especially in esoteric astrology. And I practice esoteric astrology. That's what I do. So let's talk about it. Now, before we actually just get into the generalization, I do want to say that everyone's moon is different. It's not about what sign your moon is in to make the moon different. It's about you. Your moon is individual. It doesn't matter if someone has the same moon as you in the same sign, in the same house. Your moon is going to be individual to you, just the way your purpose, your path in life is individual to you. And no moon is the same. No birth chart is the same. No two people are the same. We are all individuals. That's my Aquarius stellium making a huge emphasis on individuality. However, there is this dominant flavor and energy that applies to all Scorpio moons. And one of the purposes of having this moon is to master your emotions, because your emotions are so strong. They are such a force of nature. You need to learn in this lifetime how to master your emotions, because if you do not learn how to master your emotions, how to apply emotional intelligence into your life, that is when you will stay stuck in the shadows, in the trenches, in the darkness, in your underworld. It is vital for you to give yourself a safe place to be you, to monitor your emotions, to navigate through your emotions, and to express and feel your emotions and to understand them, so you can put the pieces together, so you can work out the triggers, so you can heal the trauma. We are shadow workers. This moon makes you a natural shadow worker. Now, you cannot be a shadow worker until you have healed your own shadows. So number one for every Scorpio moon is to learn how to master your emotions. The moment you learn how to master your emotions, the moment you learn about how your emotions are actually psychically communicating to you, is the moment you put in that work and you evolve, you grow, and you ascend. And for everyone and anyone that is on the path of ascension, that wants to get out of this repeated cycle, this matrix of constantly coming back on earth and attracting the same people, attracting the same situations, the same darkness, you got to learn about your emotions, because with the Scorpio moon, it's the emotions that will tell you a lot about your soul, that will tell you about the things you've gone through and the traumas you need to heal. Your emotions communicate to you. They are your psychic senses. And there's a lot of emotional baggage that comes with this moon. And you have to unload that baggage, go into detective mode, detect every emotion. Why do you feel this way? Why do you get triggered with this situation, this emotion, this type of energy? Get to the bottom. You are your own therapist, you are your own detective, and you are your own healer. The moment you master your emotions, the moment you learn emotional intelligence and you start to heal, that is when you can assist others in healing. And another huge purpose of this moon is ancestral healing. Ancestral healing. The moon represents the mother, the maternal ancestral line and lineage. And when you heal something for yourself, you also heal it for those that come before you and those that will come after you. And it begins with you, Scorpio Lunas. It begins with you. You hold the keys, and your ancestors have chosen you to do the healing. They have chosen you out of everyone in your family. So when you heal anything for yourself, that's when you start to heal the trauma of your ancestors. You know, if you have family that have always just ignored emotions, have suppressed emotions where, you know, they're not emotionally open or emotionally receptive, but you are. You are the person in your family that feels so much, feels everyone's pain, can hear everyone's thoughts in your family. And you are emotionally responsive. You are emotionally like a magnet, and nobody else around you is. It's for a reason. It is because you have that power to break those negative cycles, break those toxic cycles, those repeated cycles that have been chaining your ancestral line. It begins with you. It begins with you first addressing your own darkness. And once you've healed that darkness for yourself, that's when you move on to the next stage of the ancestral healing, which will occur once you've done your work. It will naturally start to heal for that ancestral line. Now then you become the shadow worker, where you will realize, actually, I'm playing a role here on Earth that is like no other. My moon has a very powerful purpose, because you'll start to notice very earlier on in your life how people always come to you either with their problems, their issues, and sometimes with their demons, where you feel like others always have an issue with you, or they get triggered by you. They feel insecure around you, or they feel angry around you. Something just takes over them. It's because you are playing a role here on Earth. Your moon is playing a role here on Earth, which is showing others their darkness. Once you accept your own darkness and you heal your darkness, you also heal it for your ancestors, your entire family, your entire lineage, past, present, future. But you also realize that I have such a responsibility here, which sometimes can feel like a burden, but I have a crucial part, a crucial role to play in Earth's evolution, because my energy is a mirror. It's a mirror that shows people their darkness. It reflects the darkness back to them. When people use you as their energetic punching bag and they start to act crazy around you, they get aggravated around you, they start to get aggressive around you or feel threatened by you, insecure, triggered, and you don't know where it's coming from. Strangers start to have an issue with you, people close to you. It's because you are a mirror. You reflect back the darkness that is within people. That's what mirrors do. Now, it is up to people if they want to heal the darkness or continue in that toxicity. And that's not an easy role to play here on Earth. It's not. Only the strongest of souls have this energy. Have you ever met somebody with a Scorpio moon that is a mirror that is weak? No. This moon is only gifted to those that are capable of holding such energies within them, because it takes quite a person, a strong soul individual, to be able to play that role on Earth. In a world where the darkness has contaminated people. You look around, you know, and you're stable and you're balanced and you're healthy, and you look around and you see, damn, so many people are possessed. So many people are possessed with anger, with jealousy, with hatred, and they're so traumatized and triggered, and they're so wounded. And when you are that healer and you see people projecting their self-hatred onto you, their wounds and their traumas and triggers onto you, you start to see things that other people can't see, because like I said, they're so blinded and so contaminated by their own darkness that they have no self-awareness. It gives you a pair of eyes, a third eye too, that is able to see the darkness. And we are needed here on Earth. There needs to be a group of souls that can see the darkness, that can see the darkness for what it is. Because also when you look around in this world, there are people that are so toxically positive. They practice so much toxic positivity where they completely avoid the darkness. And the moment you speak about darkness, then they call you negative, then they call you fear-based, when they are just completely ignorant and, truth be told, blind, also possessed by entities that do not want them to see the darkness, and they are spreading partial truth to the world. They are not able to see polarity for what it is. They are only looking at light, but too much light blinds you, and you need darkness to balance. And we are the darkness. We are here to balance people, those of us in our highest expression, the mystics, the healers, the ones that are awakened, the ones that are on the path of ascension. We are needed here to break those illusions for people, to destroy those illusions for people, because we can see the darkness for what it is, because we have experienced people throwing their dirt, their own wounds, their own triggers, projecting it on to us, their own self-hatred. We have experienced the darkness and we can see it. And we are needed to bring truth to this world. We are the truth seekers. We are the mystics. We are the shadow workers. And without us, without people who have strong Scorpio energy in their charts, who are awakened souls, without us, without our energy being present here on Earth, how can Earth evolve when there's people turning a blind eye to the darkness? How? You cannot ascend until, nor can the Earth ascend until the shadows, the darkness is healed. But if those people who just practice toxic positivity are so blind and so ignorant to the darkness and are possessed by this toxic light, how does ascension occur? It can't. It can only occur when there is a balance, when the darkness is healed, when the darkness is also purged. And that is why you have Scorpio dominance here on Earth, to balance the Earth. That is why there's, before the sign Scorpio, you have Libra, the sign of balance, of justice, of harmony, the scales. We are shadow workers. Awakened Scorpio moons, your purpose, you are a shadow worker. And some people also who are healers, mystics, awakened souls, just your energy is healing the Earth. It is healing the Earth. It is healing the darkness. If you're a starseed, you're just your presence. Whenever I speak about star seeds to people, they always show me this map, and they always show me this map of like light, of people just like around the Earth, surrounding different areas, and they're just like this light, and that light is healing the Earth. Just the presence of star seeds is healing the Earth. And what we're doing unconsciously, just even when you're not aware, we are healing healing the darkness, just your existence. Like that is how powerful every human is here on earth. Your moon allows you to see beyond the illusions, beyond the distorted perceptions, beyond the spells. Humanity is under a spell. Most people are under a spell. We can see beyond the veils. We can pull away all the false layers and see life for what it is. And that is your role here as a Scorpio moon. That is why on a higher level, you chose to be born at the time, the date, the place. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is without divine timing. It is written in the stars. You are here to see what others can't. Your awareness is like no other. So I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my Scorpio Moon Magic series. I'm going to be doing episodes every Monday and every Friday, and I'll try to do bonus episodes throughout the week. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and make sure you tap on the notification bell so you know when I drop those bonus episodes. And you can also connect with me on Instagram at Riaquartz. And for sessions and readings, my website is riaquartz.com. And I'll see you soon. Lots of love.